small forwards, one of the,
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. It's a Nuggets home game. The fans around us are amped up here in the Pepsi Center. And it's the Warriors to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now, here is Lawson. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Lawson has the open look, and it's good off the back rim and in. Here's Curry.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Afflalo, no good.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's Curry with the drive. On target from 13 feet.
Well, they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lawson outside. Curry with the defensive effort.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Brian Shaw gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lawson dishes to Afflalo. Lee with the steal. Curry with it. From deep. The rebound by Wilson Chandler.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Afflalo. Misses off the left iron.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Lawson kicks to Afflalo. Lee with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson for the triple. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nuggets trail by 6.
And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations, and with his passion, he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. 2 shots.
And you talk about Lee's versatility. He can score with his back to the basket or facing up, a real triple threat from the high post.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alinari comes in for Fareed, and it's Foy in for Aaron Afflalo.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Lawson. Goes back up. He lays it in. Mozgov's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, where was the box out? too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And Lawson, here we go. Osgaard with the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Thompson for the triple. The shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's the screen. Here's Lawson. The shot will not go. Good D by Lee.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Barnes. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. The Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Robinson comes in for Ty Lawson. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Lee. Rush comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here is Livingston. Nate Robinson making his last shot. And Green gets it to go. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation, coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
Here's Hickson. And it's Spates with the rebound. They play the clock right, Steve. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just have to time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly. You get 2 possessions out of this.
Here's Rush. It's tipped. The Nuggets trail by 8. Molinari passes to Hickson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Foy dishes to Robinson. Feeds it to Gallinari, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Your Nuggets dancers.
The 3 from Barnes. No luck. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Aflalo is out there with Nate Robinson. And it's Hickson in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player. He does everything. Guys?
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris. Well, the Nuggets, a team with a lot of changes last season. The front office, the roster, and the head coach.
Yeah, Brian Shaw, who I think is going to be an outstanding coach. It's just a matter of time with him. He's got all the ingredients. Communicates well, understands the game, gives guys freedom, and holds them accountable. I think his future is bright as a head coach. Tough year last year, but he's a good one.
Aflalo kicks to Hickson. To the paint, here's Gallinari. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Hickson. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Nate Robinson. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Lee comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And here's Afflalo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Afflalo.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Curry, no good. Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Lawson right side. Afflalo, the pass to Lawson. Back to Afflalo. It's stolen by Bogut. Iguodala outside. Puts one up from 19. It's Thompson off the drive, and that is good. Thompson's got 5 now.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Fareed setting the pick for Lawson. Fareed, a screen on Curry. Afflalo outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Afflalo's got his second bucket. Aaron Afflalo coming off his best season yet, Steve, an 18-point-per-game scorer. Shooting well from the field, three-point range, and the line.
And Kevin, when you think about the efficiency, it's made even more impressive when you consider that he drew a lot of defensive focus.
Thompson misses.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, Afflalo has always been a hard worker, but starting in the summer of 2013, he took his offseason regimen to a new level, working out 3 times a day for 12 weeks. He wanted to ensure he had the legs to defend and produce offensively at a high level. And as always, his work has paid off.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 7. And Afflalo wide open. He shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And you look at Afflalo, an all-star candidate last season. Orlando's losing record kept him out, but if he can continue to produce in a winning situation, I like his chances.
Chandler's shot. Good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Warriors leading by 4. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Bogut gets the bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And Lawson with the drive, and it's blocked by Curry, and they'll keep possession, but they'll get another chance. Harris dishes to Lawson. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. And it's 9 points for Ty Lawson.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. That's good. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Thompson with the bucket.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And Lawson with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Lawson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pulls up on the elbow, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McGee is screen on Curry. Lawson kicks to Harris. Back to Lawson. 4 seconds left. And Denver again with the bucket. Three from the inbound. And a tight game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by a bucket. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the side.